is up, ball bags? JJ back here from Run Pure Bets with another free pick for it. This time it's going to be in the NFL for Thursday, December the 16th. Game's going to be played between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Current betting spread is Chiefs -3. Total 52.5. So look, last week, a rare best bet loss for these Thursday night games, right? A full game under 43.5 Vikings Steelers. Believe it or not, I think it was like the 5th total play I've gotten wrong on these Thursday Night Football videos all season. I've even had some vids where I've given 2 plays out. So, all in all, it's been a good run on these videos. And look, let's aim to get back on track with this video. But before we do, let's recap last week's events. Vikings proved they can be elite, but that they can also be elite at blowing leads. And look, Chase Claypool picked the wrong time to showboat a first down. It's not the reason the Steelers lost, but quite a bonehead move on his behalf. The Browns dominate the Ravens, only to let Tyler Huntley battle back, and they almost lost. Titans, Saints, Seahawks, Broncos all reminded us that they can still beat up on bad teams. The Chiefs and Cowboys continue to win games with defense, not offense. Cam Newton is certainly back these days. Could you imagine him celebrating touchdowns early in games, as he misses wide open slants and curls all game long? The Chargers can score at will against bad defenses, and yes, Herbert's arm's for real. The Bengals showed a lot of grit in the loss to the 49ers. The 49ers who quietly have one of the best offenses in the league in terms of yards per play. A thriller between Tampa Bay and Buffalo, where Tampa let off the gas. Buffalo took advantage. And look, what Brady's doing, though, at his age may never be seen again. And Buffalo's still a little overrated in my eyes. Justin Fields shot some life into the Bears' offense coming back, but it wasn't enough as Aaron Rodgers still has his eyes set on back-to-back MVPs. Currently, still Brady's to lose, though, in my opinion. Last but not least, the Rams, missing a few studs from COVID. Trample the Cardinals nearly wire to wire. Just goes to prove the parity in the NFL and how much fun the playoffs should be once we get there. All right, so short, brief, to the point. Let's now talk on this game. Lot to sift through here, but my best bet is Chargers team total under 24.5. Got this -112 FanDuel in New Jersey. If you get a better price, great. Good for you. Look, I know. 2 excellent high-flying offenses in prime time. And these 2 teams really disappointed in the points scored category. Justin Herbert looked like a god last week, but let's not forget it was against the G-Men. This Chiefs team appears overnight went from a historically bad defense to a historically good defense. Now, yes, Chris Jones will be out, but is him being out really worth this recent point drop? I don't know. I'll also say this total's bumped up a few points from open. As well to 52.5 from 49. Yes, when these two first met earlier in the year, total was 54, and yes, it went over with a huge fourth quarter surge from the Chargers. But this time around, both defenses come into this game on high notes. That's why, even though this total is lower than it was earlier in the year, to me, it's not the full game total is not low enough. I just happen to like the Chargers angle more. The Chiefs have been the best defense in the league for over a month, and the Chargers are getting healthier and healthier on the defensive side of the ball. Look, obviously on the offensive end, they're going to have some other weapons back from last week. But still, this is quite a test and quite an ask for this team, all things considered. I know it's always scary to target a team total under for a team as explosive as the Chargers. But this total, likely means that the Chargers are going to need to land on 27 or higher. I'm not sure there's enough here to warrant that number. The Chiefs have been a bend-don't-break defense for 6 straight games now. And I'd argue they only gave up 27 points to the Titans because their offense was awful and was barely on the field. A team that hasn't scored more than 27 points against this Chiefs defense in 2 months. In 7 of 8 of those games, 17 or less. It's been one of the best red zone defenses in the NFL, and with their offense starting to click, it gives them more freedom to open up the playbook defensively to keep their opponents honest. Look, KC's been stout up front. Stout in the secondary. Should push for a real test for LA's offense here. LA's home, but do they really play home games? No. Expect a good KC crowd to show for it, and Herbert to be in plenty of third and longs. I know Chris Jones hurts, as mentioned before, but at the end of the day, this team is finding ways to get pressure and to be very disciplined on the defensive side of the ball, especially in that secondary. While Herbert can bail this team out of a few third and longs, I expect him to not exactly throw through Kansas City's defense like a hot knife through butter, much like he did against the Giants. On the other side, the recipe for beating LA, what is it? Running the football. This defense is awful stopping the run. I expect Andy Reid and the Chiefs offense to take an approach of long sustained drives, help their defense out by keeping them off the field, and also keeping Justin Herbert on the sidelines. Imagine saying that in a game that Pat Mahomes is in. The Chiefs obviously could win here and maybe should win here, but I'd assume if they're going to want to win, it's going to be in the low 20s. Shooting into the 30s is exactly what the Chargers want to do. And again, this new Chiefs DNA, it's not exactly a team that's comfortable shooting. They had a good offensive showing last week, but it's another offense that's kind of been a bit in shambles. Maybe they kind of got out of their funk last week and they'll be good, but either way, this team has been able to rely on their defense, and why would that stop now? This new version of the Chiefs is slightly efficient offensively, but extremely efficient defensively. They're not turning the ball over either, which is helping them. That was a big whoa earlier in the year. Chargers are heavily talented, but between the steam on this full game total and the Chargers coming down to 3, makes this new team total quite favorable for the under. So again, yes, Chargers team total under -110 from FanDuel in New Jersey. May the odds be ever in our favor. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Create some fake accounts, more thumbs up. If you did not enjoy, I hope your roof slides off your house. As always, drop comments below your thoughts on the play. Let me know who you like for this Thursday Night Football matchup. We also have a few Saturday matchups as well. Either way, be sure to drop a comment on your thoughts on the play or even your thoughts on the game, because no one likes a silent stalker. As always, we'll have a fun-filled weekend of content coming up. More NBA from Spread and Tyler, DFS crew, more NFL shows, and even UFC, college football as well. I'm going to be live both on Friday, 2 shows where I'll go through the Saturday slate in college. I'll go through the NFL slate, including the Saturday games on Friday as well. I'll also have a college football video for you for Friday, so stay tuned for that. And even I'll be back with the Print Factory tonight, pending the time you're watching, with the DFS crew, going through each NFL game on the Run Pure Sports YouTube channel. Free as well. But look, overall, looking forward to this weekend. Got a lot of juicy games. Nice to have Saturday football back, whether it's even bowl games and NFL. So overall, looking forward to a fun weekend of games over at Run Pure Bets. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to gamble responsibly. Stay safe, folks.